Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the kitchen doing a meal prep. So this week we are going to be prepping some apple cinnamon baked oatmeal, some barbecue salmon with asparagus and rice, and then some barbecue chicken with some penne alfredo. And just a note, I am only prepping breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My snacks I normally make on the go, and this week will be strawberry Nutella toast and then a protein shake post-workout. So stay tuned and I will show you guys how I went through this week's prep. So first we're going to start off with the apple cinnamon baked oatmeal, and we are going to preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. This needs to be baked on the lowest setting, so this will go first. So I've added in the oats, and then I also add in some protein to this. It just gives it a little bit more flavor and it helps me reach my protein goal for the day. Then I mix all the rest of the dry ingredients together, and then I just give it a good mix. Also, all of these recipes will be included in the description box below so that you guys can give them a try. Next, I am just combining all of the wet ingredients, and then I'm going to mix all of these together as well. And just a little tip is, as I go along, while I am using bakeware and spoons and spatulas, I will put them in the dishwasher as I go along. This just makes cleanup a lot quicker. Next up is we're going to slice and dice some apples and then place them at the bottom of a greased baking dish. Once those are layered evenly at the bottom of the baking dish, the next step is to mix the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. So pour those wet ingredients in there, mix it very well, and then we are going to pour this on top of the apples. Then into the oven it goes for about 30 to 35 minutes. I like to use a toothpick, and then once it comes out clean, then it's ready. While the oatmeal is baking, this is when I will prepare the salmon and the chicken. Now, I did the salmon and the chicken on the barbecue, but if you were doing it in the oven, then what I would do is prepare this while the oatmeal cooks, and then once the oatmeal is out of the oven, then put the salmon and the chicken in at about 425 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes. Next up, I am just adding on the honey and the spices onto the salmon. I wrapped it in foil and put it on the barbecue like that, but if you are baking it, then you can just put it in a baking dish, lined or greased. For the chicken, all I did was rinse and pat dry the chicken breast, and then I used this barbecue sauce, and that's it. Now we are moving on to the penne, the asparagus, and the rice. So I went ahead and added the rice here, and then I'm going to let it cook. I am chopping up the asparagus here to get it ready for the steamer. The steamer is the best way, in my opinion, to do asparagus, just because you can monitor how long it's cooking and it doesn't cook out a lot of the nutrients. So I really enjoy steaming my vegetables. And keep in mind that it does not take a lot of time to steam these. It takes maybe 3 to 5 minutes. You don't want to overcook it or it will be very mushy. So I also rinse it with cold water to stop the process of cooking. Once the asparagus is done, it is now time to cook the penne, and then I will do the same thing, just rinse it with some cold water to stop the process of cooking so it's nice and tender. From the strainer, I will transfer into a larger bowl and then mix the alfredo in, season with some salt and pepper, and then I will put it into a container to cool. By this point, your oatmeal should be ready, and then also your salmon and your chicken should be ready as well. And that is all, you guys. I do like to keep my meal preps pretty simple. It does not take a long time, and this way you are well prepared throughout the week. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like it, just so that I can see if you guys like these kind of videos or not. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you guys don't miss another video. Thank you guys so much for watching and all of your support, and I will catch you guys in the next video.